Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana219. As you may remember, Rama and Lakshman went to the lake Matangasaras. They bathed in its cool waters and went further. After they had gone some distance, they were greeted by the fragrance which was part of the famed Lake Pampa. There seemed to be an exhilaration in the air, and they forgot their fatigue and walked on. They reached the banks of the beautiful Lake Pampa. It was a magnificent sight. On the banks were flowering trees of all types, Ashoka, Tilaka, Punaga, Bakula, and the perfume was overpowering. There were lotuses everywhere, and the waters in the lake were clear as crystal. The lake seemed to have been the haunt of even the celestials. The grassy banks were strewn with flowers of all hues, and it seemed as though a rich carpet had been laid there. The mango trees were many, and the birds were making music. Peacocks were dancing, and the Lake Pampa was exceedingly beautiful. Rama looked at the lavishness which nature had adorned the lake, and he was overcome with sorrow. He said, Lakshman, child, as Kabanda said, there at some distance is the mountain Rishamukha where Sugriva dwells. You go and meet him. 28. Rama's grief. Lakshman heard Rama and stopped in his tracks and looked at Rama with wonder in his eyes. Rama said, Lakshman, I cannot live without Sita. I have given my very life to her, and I'm finding it hard to be without her. This Pampa and its exquisite beauty would have made her happy. This place makes me think of her and only her, Lakshman. I cannot find peace anywhere at any time unless I see Sita. I will not be able to meet Sugriva. You must take it upon yourself to go to Rishamukha. I will remain here, and I will not be able to forget my Sita. I cannot help these tears which are drenching me. Rama sat and wept there, and Lakshman tried to comfort him. Rama had found some comfort in the ashram of Matanga, and Lakshmana had heard him say that he was able to bear the grief which was burning him up. But the sight of Pampa was painful. It was painful for Rama to be in the midst of so much beauty and to be parted from Sita. He gave way to his grief, and his love for Sita had grown tenfold. He was sorely tried by the pangs of separation. He said, Look at the beauty of this lake, Lakshman. It has beautiful trees growing on its banks, and on its face are blooming lotuses, red and blue. The trees are so dark and dense they seem to be hillocks. This beauty is overpowering, and it makes me sad. It makes me think of Bharata and his devotion to me. I'm unhappy at the thought that we are parted. It makes me think of Sita, and this season of Vasanta makes me long for her. This Pampa with clear, pellucid water makes me sad. Sita would have been happy to see this grassy bank strewn with flowers of all hues. The entire earth seems to be made of flowers. The creepers have twined themselves about the branches of the trees, and they're laden with clusters of flowers. Lakshman, this month of Madhu is the first month of Vasanta, and it increases love in the mind. I have been told that Manmata is always accompanied by Vasanta, and my mind is distraught with pain by the arrows of Mamanta. The wind is scattering flowers all over the place, and the air is laden with the perfume of flowers. He seems to be playing with the flowers, this god of wind. The bees are making sweet music to accompany his sport. The coils from the trees around sing, and the wind is dancing to the music. The branches of the trees seem to be embracing each other. So deeply entwined are they. The breeze is so pleasing. It is neither too strong, nor is it stagnant. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.